You have to excuse me, Libra. You're drinking ice cold water. The AC is kicking in my house, so if nothing I'm wearing makes sense, don't mind me. I didn't want to wear the hoodie. I didn't want my arms to be completely covered. I'm tired of the sleeves and the hat. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Doing weeklies now. I'll be pulling a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. I'll be doing a tarot reading with the Fairy Wicca deck. And then we'll be clarifying with the Destiny deck. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. This is for the time period of May 3rd to May 10th. Trying to do weeklies. And get some insight, guidance, advice for my librarians, my Libras. Libra gang. I'm Libra Sun and Moon, so I feel it. I'm with you. Some insight, guidance, advice for my Libras, May 3rd through May 10th. Ooh. Sorry, I said because I finally feel like I've been pulling the same cards and energies since I've been back, which usually is how it goes. It's not surprising. But we've got the Smoky Mirror. I feel like this is a card of like feeling like you need clarity. Because you don't really know where you're going. You're not really knowing if you're seeing yourself clearly. You might need some help when it comes to spending more time in meditation and yoga. I feel like really there's a sense of divine guidance here, but like not trusting in it, and you need to. Maybe you're coming out of a time period in your life where a lot of things was smoke and mirrors, so like the adjustment phase is what I'm hearing. This is the adjustment phase of getting back grounded and finding who you are now after the damage has been done. Oh, that was heavy. Heavy times in the Libra lives. My curly hair wanting to go everywhere. Look at that. Yeah, it is what it is. I have, like, it's all the Irish and African American blood and German mixed together. I'm a curly, hairy person. Alright, so it's free tarot read. Some insight, guidance, advice, and all things for my Libras. There's also a few other series and video projects that I will be working on. I don't like to talk too much about some things because, you guys will get to them when you get to them. And, people are thieves of great ideas, and I feel like someone here needs to hear that. Keep your moves to yourself, like Lil Wayne said. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. He said that because the G in lasagna is damn near silent. Insight, guidance, advice for my Libras. Also hearing stick to your guns. 3 of Time. Yeah, I definitely feel you are on your path and what you want is coming to you. That thing that you're investing in, maybe that you're passionate about, there will be success. You just need like more patience. Like, give it time. For sure, give it time. I feel like maybe not, like it's right around the corner. So right around the corner, right up the hill. Sorry, I hit the microphone. I do that quite often. 10 of Dome, success. I mean, we're 2 cards in and it's already saying success. 10 of Pentacles. It's coming towards you. Like, how's that for like clarity? Success is headed your way, especially if you've been doing the work. If you've been doing the work, you know whether or not you've been doing the work. Have you been working on that project? Have you been putting in 100% at work? Have you been doing your health regimen? Have you been hitting the gym on the schedule like you're supposed to? You know? Have you been having better communication with your wife? It's all kinds of things, you know? People are working on all kinds of things. Not everyone's doing the same thing. So, there is that. Take what's for you and leave the rest. Alright, so, in Minute of Time. This is the fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ooh, there's a test. There's always a test. Before success, there's always a test. And right now, it's not a time for playing love games right here, or games at all. You will be tempted. But yeah, you see in the background, that castle, that home? Don't be tempted by this thing that's right in front of you that wants to play games with you before you get to your goal. Like, consider the house your goal, and right in front of you is like someone that seems like they have a sweet deal, but it's not. It's a trick. Do you want to play games and spend time with this beautiful goddess that just looks so inviting, or you want to keep heading towards your goal? Me personally, I want to keep heading towards my goal. You know, life, I've said it before to you, like right before you get what it is that you're working for, you truly desire, life will throw something else in front of you that you also want, but that thing is never really for you. It's almost like their way of checking, are you sure that this is what you want for your reward? Because, you know, a lot of us are indecisive. We go back and forth, and it's not like divine can just come down and be like, write down on this piece of paper exactly what you want. And even if they could, like, next thing you know, we'd be calling them down a week later, but like, I changed my mind. So there's just like always a test before what you want comes in. So it's kind of like they need clarity. Like, is this really what you want? Poetic justice. Yeah, and it's like poetic. It's almost like irony. You know, right before you get to the freaking finish line, it's like gonna put a distraction in front of you. You're gonna get distracted, or you're gonna win the race. Life is not a race, really, but I'm just saying it's like you have to go somewhere. You're on your way to a job interview. And, you know, all of a sudden that one girl that curbed you or really wants to talk to you, like you see her down the street and she's coming towards you and she asks you, would you like to go and grab coffee, that she really wants to talk to you. Are you going to risk rescheduling or being late for that interview because, you know, you really wanted an opportunity to get to know her and spend time with her and you know, go out on that date? Or are you going to be honest and be like, look, I got somewhere to be. Like, no offense, like, can we do this later? You know, because here's the thing, if that person or that girl was for you when you explained, hey, I got to go to a job interview, can I do this later? If it was really for you, you won't have that opportunity to sit and talk with them again. You know, if they don't ever reschedule with you after that job interview, like, was it really for you? Or maybe they were just having a bad day, saw you, and figured they can cry on your shoulder. Like, you have to watch out for things. Not everything is what it looks like. Like, 9 of Air. You know? And, you know, you could... Don't get stuck thinking negatively, or like success isn't going to come your way. Like, don't focus on one thing or seeing things one way because of how you feel. You know? But I definitely feel like this also could be like a love thing. Like, you could be getting your 10 of Pentacles in love, which is a stable relationship. You're going to have, like, this one of the male or female, one, like, there's 2 suitors. I feel like one just kind of wants to play games. They're tempting, they're fiery, they're hot, sexy, you know? And the other one might have, like, a little bit of chaos. She's leaving, and it might feel like she's running to you. You know, might even, who knows, you could have a crush on someone that's really for you that happens to be pregnant by someone else. But here's the way divines explain it to me. Some people literally are just soulmates, not saying twin flames, not any of that stuff. Some people can be soulmates literally just to bring life into this world. So there's that. But don't focus on this love either, though, because there's always finances. Like, don't let your mind spin, but at the same time, don't be too logical. Don't try to control the way you feel, like, by trying to rush yourself into anything. Like, sometimes it's okay to not be okay. Like, sometimes things are gonna be on your mind. That is okay. Just learn how to ground yourself through meditation. Like, I feel like it's a very pivotal time. Four of Time. Yeah. You're so focused on more and wanting more that you aren't enjoying the now, or you're so focused on wanting more because it's not right. So you're so focused on wanting more, it's almost like because it's not coming in super fast, you are spinning your wheels and doubting yourself. But I also feel at the same time like there's financial success in work here, and there's also success in love. So I feel like it's just there's a lot of changes happening behind the scenes because you are doing so much work. But sometimes take a break to just be. I think meditation would be very beneficial, to sit in the nothing. Go swimming if you can. Enjoy a nice camp and bonfire. I really want to do that, but me and fire are a bit in trouble. I set off the smoke alarm and the Gemini read with Sage. Alright, so we're gonna clarify now. Why is the 3 of Time here? Yeah, I'm hearing what you seek is coming to you when it comes to love. And if you're putting in the work, like, success is on its way too. The Emperor. Like, yeah. 3 of Wands and the Emperor. Like, yeah. I feel like you're trying to put terms, conditions, and time frames on when something comes towards you, and, like, that's not your place. But it's also at the same time saying, like, yeah, sit on your throne, do your work, rule your empire. Like, we got you. Especially if you have a divine, like, purpose. It's like, you're doing the work. We got you. We got your list of demands, king or queen. With some clarification on the 10 of Domhan. The Queen of Pentacles. It's a stable offer, and that's 11, and that's 2. Like, yeah, it's almost like you're doubting yourself. There's self-doubt here. You got to get out of the self-doubt trap, because if you're still self-doubting yourself and this temptation, this thing gets placed in front of you to distract you from what you actually want, you might fail the test. Like, you might end up going back to something that was just full of games and deception. And I know Libra does not want that. I know we're overtired of that. King of Pentacles. Clarifying the ending of time. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It's 2 kings. 2 people waiting for the other one to move. Yeah, that's a game. Like, I'm gonna wait till they hit me up. Like, I don't know if both people are playing games here, but it's like, if it's an earth sign, like, this is a fucking tango. It's a fucking dancing game. They want to hit you up, but they're not. And you might want to hit them up, or you're not. Or, like me, I've hit someone up, and it's like, I already hit them up, and they told me what they told me. Now I'm going to leave them alone. I'm not going to hit you up twice. Like, really? Want me to hit you up again because you changed your mind? Do it yourself. There's a lot of do it yourself in reads today. Some clarification on poetic justice. Poetic justice. Poetic justice. Kendrick Lamar. The Lovers. See? Poetic Justice. The Lovers. Ew. There's a little bit of karma here between you and another person. It's like something that they've done to you in the past is now being done to them. And now they want to run to you for support. Like, yeah, and there's definitely been some time apart, and y'all have dated a few people since the last time you've even seen this person. 9 of Air. Be careful with that. Not telling you to be like no or fear that they have cruel intentions. Just make sure to focus on whatever your goal was and maintain focus on whatever your goal is even after this happens. Like 9 of Wands. Yeah, because this I don't feel Libra's in a place to really be anyone's saving grace or deal with someone else's problems, because it's almost like this person that's running towards you, they're coming with all the chaos. I mean, 9 of Wands confirming the 10 of Wands. That's a lot of mental burden and conversations, and that's a lot. I mean, if you can make time for it and you're stable and you can afford to set time aside, cool. But if you know you can't, you're really gonna have to say that. Like, it's one of those, like, I love you, but I'm in a position in life right now, like, I'm hearing if you want any chance of us being anything. Like, some people are really just in a work mode, like, I have to work right now. 4 of Wands. Cup. Yeah, offer. Yeah, I think if you feel like you can't take the time off, and this person's got a lot of issues, don't disregard them, especially if you love them. I'm not telling you to choose love over money or money over love, but you're gonna have to find a balance. You're gonna have to get out of your logical mind and do what you feel is right, because this person might be your person. It's just complicated. There might be a lot of things to talk about, but don't get buried by the relationship. Like, if you know that you can't stay the night, or you can't stay up late or party because you gotta go to work, you gotta be like, I'm sorry, I love you, love, but I gotta leave by this time, or I can't do this because they're priorities. Because here's the thing, if you don't put your mental, spiritual, financial health and well-being first, anything else is gonna fall apart once that falls apart. Like, nobody wants, I'm not gonna say nobody wants someone unstable, but the more stable you are, the more healthy you can be when connecting and manifesting things and communicating things. So you're just gonna have to find a balance between you, them, work, and the logical mind and your heart.